Nickelodeon is a top TV network for cartoons. It planned a big event, the SpongeBob SpongeBash. The celebration was scheduled for July 2009. Armand Raphael Ramsey, a former worker, predicted problems. He felt deadlines were too short. He also thought the work was too hard. Nickelodeon seemed too focused on making money. Ramsey believed the network was like Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs loves money above all else in the show. Ramsey decided to target the SpongeBash event. He wanted to send messages using disturbing images. His goal was to disrupt the celebration. Ramsey made around 18 recordings. Only 12 recordings were found by officials. These recordings did disrupt the SpongeBob event. The event was to celebrate SpongeBob's success. The images in the recordings were upsetting. The messages criticized Nickelodeon's work environment. Ramsey's reasons for his actions seemed clear. He believed Nickelodeon valued profit too much. This upset him greatly. He likely felt unheard and exploited. The recordings had a real effect. Nickelodeon faced public criticism. The SpongeBash event was overshadowed. It failed to properly celebrate SpongeBob. To understand the effect, we must look at the recordings. We will first describe what the recordings contained. This will show the nature of Ramsey's protest. It highlights what he wanted to say.
Another quiet day in Bikini Bottom.
This house belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants. At least it did before he left us. I wish I could see him one last time.
Oh, Barnacle! Home of one of my favorite creatures, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly.
Two recordings showed strange problems. The first happened during To SquarePants or Not to SquarePants. The date was July 17th. The time was 8:02 p.m. People expected the cartoon. Instead, they saw text moving up the screen. Viewers could not watch the show as they planned. Another recording had issues. It was from the same To SquarePants or Not to SquarePants episode. This one was broadcast later that night. It aired at 8:05 p.m. This time, messages filled the screen first. After the messages, it changed to the Help Wanted episode. The sound was bad. The picture looked wrong. Then, a scary message showed up. This message targeted Nickelodeon. It also targeted their SpongeBob SpongeBash event. The message told them to ruin the event. More actions would happen if they did not stop it. Both recordings had the label Minor Broadcast Log Glitches. Many viewers felt confused at first. They did not understand the problems with their TVs. Once they knew what was going on, they supported Nickelodeon's response. Some viewers gave negative feedback. Nickelodeon then took down a YouTube video from their online collection. Fans found this video again on August 2nd, 2024. Future recordings may have more direct attacks to